So how do you guys seem to have settled in with
It's been good. The work ethic and the competitiveness of the group has been real strong at camp. They're getting a little more organized. I mean, that's the guys that were in Buffalo. We played basically the same systems and styles, so they have a little bit of head start in that. The guys that we have here from Cincinnati are now getting a little more accustomed to how we practice, how we want to play the style of our game, and becoming more organized is a work in progress. It's going to take time. It'll take a few weeks to get real structured enough, but we want to give them enough so they can play freely this weekend and show what they're about individually and collectively.
And then tomorrow, whenever they're faced with those two preseason games over
I think as a coach, the best thing you can give for your players is clarity. Clarity of mind and clarity of purpose and objective. So, because when a player has clarity, he can go show what he has. He can go play his game. He can play aggressive. He can play an attacking style because he's not having questions about what am I supposed to do here? Is this the right thing to do? So we just want to give as much clarity to our players as you can in a short sample size so they can play an aggressive style this weekend.
I think too far ahead into the future, but how do you do the lineups for this weekend? Do you focus on getting guys in the lineup to get reps, or do you want your guys that you know are going to be here to get into the games?
Saturday we'll probably have more of the invite guys in the lineup. They've been really good here. They deserve to have a game. They've earned that right to show what they have. A lot of these guys have played games in the American League before. So we want to take a look at them because we're going to need a lot of these guys at some point this year, as we learned last year with how many players we had. Saturday or Sunday at home, probably be more of what our lineup looks like, certain more of the veterans, etc. So that's kind of the thought process heading into the weekend.
Who has really stood out offensively, defensively this week?
But we've been really happy with the young forwards. It's a big adjustment. We've talked about this, right? We have an 18-year-old, 3 19-year-olds, and then Cedarquist is only 22, and this is his first year in North America. And there's a lot. You're living away from home. You're in another country for most of them. You're on a smaller ice sheet for the first time because the European ice sheet's bigger. So they've all handled it this week really well. They handled camp really well. I think Kisikoff has been really exceptional this week in practice, even in some of the battle areas, which has been great to see because that's a big adjustment for the European players.